Hello, my hosts, and welcome to another Kerbal Space Program stream. Today we are going to be... What are we going to be doing? We are going to be taking our vengeance out on the moon. Because the last stream, we lost a whole lot of science attempting a mission. So this stream, we're going to land on the moon, get more science, then hopefully go interplanetary. So have the game load up in the background. I'll do that. I'm peeling an orange. And here we are on the loading screen. So check everything. It's public. Activity. There. Okay. Good. There we go. Things all right. So we're going to send up another spaceship, probably based on the old design that we currently have. Now we're going to land that, stick down a stick down a flag, get all the science, and then come back. That should also unlock a whole lot of science stuff that we want to be planning with. All right. Orange, got my... Always, it takes just a bit longer to load than I expect. Tiny bit late, but set everything up. What else has been going on? Nothing much particular recently. All right, come on. Why isn't that coming to the forefront? There it goes. All right. No, I'm not. All right. What is it? Yay! Okay, there it goes. Oh, I fixed the graphical glitch that was turning this all grey. Save game. All right. Here we go. Let's just check contracts. Bring Munstone, place flag on mood. Transmit or recover data. All right. Exactly what we can do with a one mission. So open up. Now we had the Mun rescue, which turned out to be a bad design. So let's go man workhorse. Turns out this upper stage was kinda incorrect. So let's reroute. That. Now if we select that, it's no longer the topmost piece, so we can throw that away. Let's move that down to there. Power cells down as well. That's a part of the tank, okay. Don't need those because we're not going to be doing docking. We don't need the RCS. What we're going to need is heat control. Like that. A couple of like that one. What do we? Stop. That should be well over enough. Delta V. Land and return. Okay. Pressure thingies. Like that. Like that. Power. Like that. Might go more power. Top. Don't need you. And we need a parachute. Utility. Call correctly, that fits on there neatly, yep. Divide that. Those ones first, and then those ones. Okay, sequencing is done. Let's edit the fairing. Like that. It's stubby, it should work. Thrust ratio looks good. stage 8. Okay. That should be enough for the mission. Alright. I want to try something. Custom actions, custom 1. Why can't I select just one side? Go here. Yeah, we don't have symmetry. Okay, is there any way to select? In Kerbal Space Program, can you select just of a mirrored item for action group? Just one right, you must break through it using part menu or node editing. Oh, community is broken. Try Reddit. This is script memory mod. Okay. It's like you can't do it directly. It's got to be manual. That's a pain. Well, what we can do put the science on them. Observe thermometer, log temperature, and crew report. Okay. That. All right. Crew. Different ladder meter again. You should have gained points, but you didn't. And that's a sort of rip-off for you. So it's all about reverting the rip-offs. Still only got Launchpad untapped here. Should go visit some of the other launch sites and pick those up. Go for launch. Okay. Aircraft. Yeah. Da. flight recorder do? Oh, cool. Does that actually have the execute function on it? I'll have to investigate that later. Go for the autopilot for this one. All right. Just the big thing will be the landing. Here we go. All right. Launch. How have people been? I don't think they've been well, and I am starting to drift. Okay, once we get into orbit, we will do a recalibration. Queue up. Yeah, my head is. We don't like that. I like this effect that gives them like lights for occupied areas. Right, those are off. Those are off as well. Zeros, it's not going to drift. Doing well. So 300 odd, 3,000 odd delta V. That should be enough to take us into orbit. I've always like preferred this standoff style stack separator, but it does apparently cause a bit more drag. I wonder how much of an effect that has. Stage when the apparatus shoots up. Up to about 2,000 orbital velocity. Is basically what you need for orbit. Well, that's obvious. Okay. Coast. And we didn't lose anything this time, which is neat. Just shaking a lot, just doing some like little micro adjustments. What do we got? Do I warp this? Do a physics warp. Goes. Right, have a minute. Cool. line up. Also deploy that. Okay. So we'll have a burn in about 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. It's going to wait till I don't have control at the moment. Come on, you can do it. How behind are we? Oh, it's still in orbit. Okay, cool. Come on, you can do it. I would have started the burn now, even though we're not spot on. Maybe that's just because I'm impatient. There it goes. And we are in orbit. Right. Hold on. Just going to do that. Autopilot. Target is the Mun. See if we can get up. Oh, can get a very easy one. Hey, focus view. Okay, that looks good. That's fine. Now, I just want to check something with you. Hey, we do have execute next node. Right. We won't need to do that. Rotate ourselves around. Takes a little bit of a while to do. So we've got just fitting gyroscopes to do it with. Am I imagining that we are changing angle? I am pointing the wrong way. Hold on. Oh, also I've got that enabled. Silly me. Might as well flip ourselves upside down since we've established the momentum. All right. Numbers flippering around is weird. Okay. Reaction control system. We've got one reaction wheels. Could speed it up, but speeding actually delays that thing. Oh, I've got to stretch. Let me do my stretches and recalibration. Alright, let's do the recalibration first.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Calibration complete.
Right. And we're back. Okay. Almost entirely flipped over. When it gets there, we can do a acceleration. All right. Uh-huh. Now, over that way. And we get it right on top of that. Yes, we can. Right. Little bit of adjustment. Okay. There we go. Okay. 20 seconds. 19. 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Right. There we go. All right. Just double check. Oh, plenty good. Put it over there. That's all nice. Do the same thing, and we're getting a space rising sun. Hi, Leo. Good to see you. We are actually getting our bread in the way of science. Our science bread. Right. Okay. There we go. All right. I remember early Kerbal when we didn't have the stability assistance system. All the stability assistance we had was purely manual, and it was really difficult to fly. Let's see. Just turning ourselves around. Turn the beat around. Do, 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 do. Well, we don't even have to stage through this. This lower stage has been most of our mission. This has been very overspec. So this upper stage is going to be probably dropped. It's a really high, what is it, cumulonimbus, the really high clouds. You can see the shadow that it casts on the lower clouds. Got 3 hours to turn around, so I'm not worried about that. Oh, That would be Minmus. Hi, Lynn. Good to see you. Would that be Minmus? Probably not Kerbin. And probably not the Mun. Or maybe it is. Yeah, I actually do think that's the Mun there. Just doing a little eclipse. Yeah. Anyway, we are heading to the Mun in order to get the science that we lost in the last stream. Oh. I'll just have to do this sort of flip over maneuver, which takes a little bit of time because our ship is huge relative to the tiny little reaction wheels that are inside there. Also, thankfully, we can get around that. Ah. Behave it and treat each other nice, please. There it goes. Do like a nice, easy drift through space. Look at our space map. There's where we are, there's where we are going. Yep. Right. Mac Labs, Fiverr. Gotta probably drop the lab at some point as well out of orbit after we collect the guy off of it. There we go. Come on. Okay, we picked up a bit of speed there. Just looking at the nav ball and watching our attitude change. We want to get to that spot there, which is our maneuver node. After you get a bit of XP, we can do that automatically without my interaction, which will be good. Ah. Maybe, if it's good. What is it? Ah. Okay, and time warp. Let's do the time warp again. Testing that to be on it. Right. Fast forward. Now, where did the mum go? There it is. Alright. Heard on New Science found a fossilized dinosaur fart. Said it was a blast from the past. I mean, fossilized dinosaur poop is actually a very important part of research. There we go. They're called coprolites. You can tell a lot from a creature's poop, like what they eat. Hey. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn! Right, just adjust ourselves a little bit. Oh, what are we doing? Okay, we're in orbit at least. Oh, too much in orbit. Hold on. Oh, I forgot to set that. Yeah. What have you got to say? You love Fruity Pebbles in the worst way? Uh-huh. That little orbit expanded just enough that we don't smash into the surface. Oh. Actually, what we can do... Add a maneuver node. Like that. Let's try and get over that thing. There. Are we doing a multi-pass aero brake? Not on the Mun. We don't have to do an aero brake operation on the Mun for kind of... Yeah! It's kind of hard to do aero braking on the Mun, given the fact that it doesn't have any air. Litho braking, on the other hand, we've done that a couple of times. You'll have to put... You might want to go easy on that for the sake of your liver. Slight orbital adjustment. That should take us close. Yeah, I have noted that. Okay. Got, what, 3 minutes? Eh, I just like to have a good time. Okay. As long as it is not causing you problems. We're landing on the mud? Yes, we are. Am I pointing in the wrong direction? Yes, I am. That's a stupid thing of me. Not really. The land is there. But the extraordinary big thing is I brought too much rocket with me. Hold on. We are planting a flag. We're doing all the science. And if we are lucky, we'll get another Munstone because we lost the other one. Hold on. Nice, also. We don't have a Science Junior. That's the only one we don't have. But apart from that, all the science, and we might also investigate an anomaly. But we don't have the thingy for it, though. Oh, let's dribble out a little bit of power. That. Oh. There we go. Itsy bitsy rockets. Easier to fly. Right. Or mostly. Okay. I've just got to remember that I can actually do additional quick saves. And this spot here was marked as something anomalous by our orbiting satellites, so we are checking it out as well. Yes. Warp there. Ah. Yeah. Alright, let's kill some velocity. We are 46 k's up. Doing half a k a second. Alright. Just burning off our velocity with this stage, which was meant to be our interstellar stage, but apparently it's going to be our landing burn stage. Apparently, I'm just a little worried that we're not going to burn off our velocity quick enough. What does the landing suggestion say? Actually, okay. We are probably going to survive it. Good. What is our biome? Lowlands. That reminds me. Click that. Keep one of those. Keep one of those. Reset that. Keep that. Reset that. Okay. Managed to get myself distracted, but that's okay. We'll just let... How far away are you? Oh, a little bit distance away. Not sure if we'll investigate it this stream or later on. Oh, and I didn't bring... Should have brought a radio with me. Okay, 35 meters up. Now, if we burn a little bit, we can ensure that we get straightened. So we basically end up killing our sideways velocity. There we go. Now we are dropping perfectly straight down. Now you... Space near... Yeah, we'll keep that. And you are still fresh. See the crew report. We take that. Okay. Let's do EVA. EVA report. Take data. Store experiments. Board. Now to a crew report now. Hit that. All right. "26 kilometers. Can we actually fast forward? Yep, we can. That's going to be able to fast forward soon. 20 kilometers. Let's do another safety burn. Now, true thing about this upper stage going to have to be dropped shortly. Okay, 16 kilometers. Ah. A kilometer is about a click. And clicks are used by military. So that must be American and patriotic. There it goes. 14. Okay. That one. That. Thank you, triple negative. Ah. Interesting. In formal intuitive logic, triple negative elimination is valid, though a double negative elimination isn't. Okay, let's drop you and you. Get you enabled. Landing legs are deployed. All right. Now, watching that fall away is always a little scary. Okay, 6K's up. Like 5 miles out. And apparently 5 nautical miles out is where you would normally be deploying your landing gears on a aircraft. Hence the song. There goes our launching things, and I am owling. Okay. Theoretically, a triple negative still works out to be a negative. Yes, it does. Thing is, in intuitive systems that lack in a intuitive logic system which lacks the exclusion of the law of the exclusion of the axiom of the exclusion of the middle, you can't actually do double negative elimination, at least logical double negative elimination. And it's surfer. So let's a bit. Fortunately, because of the mod that adds a whole lot of surface scatter and makes surface look better, we do have the problem that landing is a little bit more difficult. So there are a whole lot more rocks to bump into. Hey. 2.5 kilometers. Hold on, I just realized. Ark! I was looking at height above sea level and not height above. Oh, there we go. Oh. Right. Can I roll ourselves over? Cha. Let's go back to the previous save. So I need to. So I want this landed. Okay, this time we do this right. Right. Burn off most of our velocity. The law of the excluded middle, that's what I was thinking of. Right. Did I do... Alright. That'll puff out. Well, thanks to time travel, you don't have to worry about that. Slow ourselves down. Okay. Alright. There we go. Let's get down to about 20 meters a second. Okay, now we're actually a kilometer above the actual surface level rather than sea level. Hey. Kilometer. $850 meters. 700 meters. That. 500 meters. 400 meters. 300 meters. 200 meters, descending at about 9 meters a second. Right. $100 meters. 90 meters. 60. 50. Landed. Got this. Cool. Hey. Quick save. Let's shut down the engines. And let's have a stretch and a recalibration because my head is owling very badly. All right.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B pose. Calibration complete.
Okay, and we stretch. Up, 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 up. All right. Stretches complete. Huh? All right, let's go. More experiments. Keep that. Reset that one. On. There's Mun. Okay. Oh, I didn't bring an experiment with me. Take surface sample. EVA report. All right. Let's check the map. How far away is that? Huh? Can't see it. Okay. Find it interesting that this survived. Okay, now. Course of the whole scatter thing. It's under breaking ground, surface features. Okay. Try and go for that one, I guess. Ah. So one. What are the large red triangles? The large red triangles indicate where there are surface features. There's a particular special type of red... Sorry, there's a particular special type of munrock. Unfortunately, you can't tell the special rocks from the non-special rocks without the big red triangles. And here is one of them. Apparently. Hold on. Or maybe not. It's actually technically a cheat. But it's a cheat to account for the fact that I modded in extra surface stuff. Oh. But apparently I found a little crater. That's not what I wanted. Let's try over there instead. Oops. On, stand up. Crawl. All right. Let's have a look. Once we find one of the Munstones, you'll see why I need to use the cheat. Because all of these look like stones, but only... the Munstone counts. Cheat or fun enhancement? In this case, very much a fun enhancement. See, this stone? This stone is a Munstone that our quest requires us to take. That is not a Munstone. Now we can take that off. Pick up the Munstone. Munstone analysis. Moon rocks seems like they make excellent paperweights. They also give us clues about the history of our planet and others. But those papers aren't going to weigh themselves. Return this to have it analysed and gain all the information about it. Keep that experiment. Also, we should plant a flag. Site name. Plant 2. Witnessed by triple negative. There we go. Now I just got to remember, where did I leave my ride? Vladimir Kerman? Not Vladimir, but Valentina. There it goes. Cool. That's nicely highlighted. Now, that target's all the way down there. Yeah, it's not worth a run. We'll come back later with a rover. I think we'll need a rover to also have the arm type stuff. All right. Let's kill our velocity. Let's see if we can get a proper landing this time. Ah, oh, look at that. Cool. Drop the RCS. Now, I got myself low enough for this equipment. Okay. Collect data. Take data. Collect data. Interesting, sometimes it says take and sometimes it says collect. Take. Okay, I think we got it all. Take that. Have trouble getting these to sort of line up correctly. Well, thankfully, data. Store experiments. Not all could be stored. Is there a limit to how much? Okay, which experiments do we have? View store data. Temperature scan. Okay, we can drop that one and board the rest. Did not know there was a limit to the amount of data you could store. Alright. Just check the controls. Activate engine. Got more than enough. Ah. Contract complete. We got the monies. Now we return home. All right. We want to head east. Like that. Just check the Apple axis height. 2 kilometers. 3, let's say we want to get up to 10. 8, 9, 10. There. Nicely circularized. Okay, start burn in a minute's time. And we do that. All right. Fast forwarding here. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Right, bring this up. Adjust that a little bit. You can see the periapsis height is rapidly becoming positive. Okay, there we go. Slightly low, but that's actually good. Now, hopefully, we have enough. Go all like that between that. Let's return. Uh-huh. Oops. That's enough. And then when we get out of the orbit, we can lower it again. Once we do that. Okay, so periapsis, that's too low. Come on. Well, let's do that and then we'll adjust later. So just double check we're not going through the surf. Ugh, it's a little ugly. Let's adjust it to like that. Okay. I don't want a course that takes us through the center of the planet or the moon. All right. Go for the next burn, and then we'll be able to do a re-entry. Okay. Okay. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Right. Right. There it goes. Cool. We didn't end up crashing into the planet. That's always a good sign. Let's walk there. Do a bit of an adjustment and put ourselves onto up there. Okay. Like that. Okay. Abscess height. Process height. There it goes. Just want this to be about 30. Or 40. 40 is probably better. Okay. Re-ent. A re-ent is what happens when your giant tree person becomes a giant tree person again. Now, where is Mun? Okay, Mun's over there. Ah. The cat, sweet little kitty. Awesome. Hey, now we can dump this. And re-enter. Ooh, re-enter. Yep. Just watching the... What is that smudge there? Is that a cloud? It's always a little bit terrifying. So you don't know if your ship is going to survive it. Can I do a crew report here? Nope. Terror is excitement. Very true. How is our blade up? Blader is fine. Okay. We are committed to the re-entry. Now we just got to hope that we slow down enough that we can actually use our chutes. There we are. Can I have the... Yeah. We're up to Mark 5 at the moment. You can see the Mark number over here. We're doing a little over almost 5 times the speed of sound. Pulling 1G. There's 1G down in that direction. There we go. Now I can prove it. But I loaded your stream and it decided my game wasn't worth it and crashed. It crashes silly dino game. Alright. Drogue chutes deployed. Main chutes armed. And deployed. now we get to drift back down onto the surface. Ah, that sounds sweet. Those sounds mean we have guaranteed a safe landing. Yep, unless I do something really silly. Uh, uh, any landing is safe if you close your eyes and pretend. True, I guess. Uh, nice lake over here. Anything on the map that's interesting around here? Nope. Now let's do a little bit. Gotta be careful with the physics warp. I managed to crash the game with one of my physics warps recently. Silly or Kraken? Yeah. Also, hold on. Made that mistake again. See all the trees. The trees are green. And that's the main chute going all subsonic. All right. A little bit of interesting. We got tiny bit of vertical speed. Oh, millimeters. Okay, that's just accuracy of the equipment. You're pretty calm. That's good to see. Apparently, these aren't really meant for re-entry, but as long as you stick on a big enough chute and enough ablator, we have no problems. All right. 40 meters, 30 meters, 20 meters. It worked. That's a really big flower. Hold on. I just noticed that. Look how big the flower is compared to us. No, that's just lavender at full strength. You might be right. Okay. Recover the vessel. Giant hogweed. 268. We earned 241 science out of that. So we're up to 268. Cool. Funds from recovered parts. No XP gain. Ah. Don't touch it and make you allergic to sunlight. Isn't that what gaming does? Munstone, contract complete. Science data from Mun, contract complete. 10,000. That's fully upgraded. Still need enough to upgrade that. Alrighty. That gives us new science, but that's 300. Gives us some good antennas as well. New command pod. And the lander cam. Gives us some more power. Ah. I think we have to bide our time. Science. Okay. Construction sites from around the Mun. Test engine at thing. Bring green sandstone. Orbital station. New. Let's leave those. We are going to do a bit of a time warp until we get to the Eve transfer, and that should give us plenty of science. I want to just double check. On Space Lab 1. Yep. Okay. You don't have enough science yet. That's fine. Let's go. And hit that button here while we are in the space station. All right. are hopefully going to be going to Eve. So go to the alarm clock. We say warp next. As that's happening, Eve's coming up behind us. Ah. When it's in the right position. Is that the... Okay. Yeah, that looks right. Cool. Jump to vessel. Then we delete and close. Okay. Hello. Scroll out there. Set you as target. Guess like that. Add a maneuver. It can do it in one burn. We'll just have to find out. Oh, burn time a minute. That's fine. Okay. Come on. No, you are the target. Why aren't we seeing? Oh, I might have to adjust over here as well. Why aren't we getting an encounter? That's no good. Oh, okay, that's where it is, apparently. Da. What I'm trying to do is get us meeting up. With Eve. But apparently... there it goes. calculations were wrong somehow? Huh? Go like that. Hold on. Can we remove mystery things? Yes, we can. Good. Okay. Let's say we do that. And we just adjust. How far is that? Okay. Start burn in 26 minutes. Okay. We've got 2 of these to do. We've got the second one a little bit later. We've got power, we've got that. Good. There. Just want to double check. Oh. It's periapsis. Yeah, it's fine. Good. Flip ourselves around. Be a 3-minute burn. And we'll see about doing a correction to make the encounter closer. All right. Might be that my calculations for the right window were not quite right and I misread instructions. That can happen. Okay, which ship are we on at the moment? We're on close probe. Cool. This is the one that's not as important. So it will be a test system. Here it goes. Fast forward that. That's a little concerning. All right. This is our next interplanetary ship. 30 seconds to burn. 20 seconds to burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Alright. So we are heading out to Eve now. And my head has gone weird. Okay. Thankfully we have plenty in the upper stage. Plenty of Delta V in the upper stage there. Like 3 kilometers worth of it. So that should be able up to us to fulfill our contractual and scientific requirements. I hope. Also hope that the probe transmission stuff is good enough. Okay. 20 seconds to end a burn. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burned in. Now let's just check on this. We'll stick a maneuver here. See if we can get our encounter closer. Yep. That. All right. 6. Kind of weird how it will just go off sometimes. Huh? Okay. 400 there. Ah! Cool. We actually meet. Let's set focus view. Yeah, we can adjust how close we end up. Good. That's what we want. And what does that require? 800 meters a second of delta V. Well within our budget. Excellent. You are saved. You're heading out. Next time, let's go on to the other probe we have. And set that up as well. Okay. Eve close probe. Eve flyby for real. This one we've got to be a little bit more careful with. Yes. Okay, we want to go out like that. Set as target. Hold on, we're already... doing that? Oh, that? That was a lot easier. Focus view. Okay. Oops. Oh. Behave. You be more considerate my efforts. Okay. That's better. Do slight adjustments to the course. Feel like that's the best we're gonna get. Let's make adjustments later on. Start burning in a minute? Oh shit. move around to there. Okay. A 1 minute burn, which is actually shorter than the other burn, so more efficient in a way. Hey. 30 seconds. Seconds to the burn. Ten. Oh. 9. 2. 1. Burn. Okay. We'll probably end up having to do a correction mid-course, just for the inaccuracies of the pilot. Okay. "40 seconds into the burn. "30 seconds. 20 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 4, 3, 2, 1. End the burn. Okay. Put over here and we'll adjust. Oops. Do some adjustments here. What the? Let's bring ourselves. Megameters. that. Try here. There it goes. Okay. Like that. And that puts us into a sort of polar orbit. Cool. Now, create alarm. Next maneuver. Add burn time to margin. Yep. Okay. That. Right, so both of those maneuvers are set up. Let's go back to the Space Center. All right. And we have Eve's close probe. Gonna set an alarm for you as well. Create alarm. For your maneuvers. Cool. It's a good period of time between those maneuvers. Let's check on our science vessel. Has that given us science after that massive time warp? Sci Station 2. Oh, Space Station 2, no. Sci Lab, where are you? Space Lab, there you are. Hopefully you're in. You don't have much science aboard. Even after that massive warp. Okay, we are going to deorbit you after we take Bill off. So that's going to be a new mission for us. Let's check if we got some missions here. Scan, science space round 1. Technic Space Station. It's Great Flats. Flats or Greater Flats. I believe that comes from... yeah, Minmus. Makes sense. Oh, well, grab these things anyway. Okay. Science data from Space Round 1 we can do. That one. Any, the rest are silly. Alright. There. Oh, here we go here. Here we go loop-de-loo. Go loop-de-lie. Blood pressure data. Send that out. And our contract is fulfilled. Cheap money. So I think next stream we'll visit Minmus with another ship and grab that greenstone that they're looking for. That should bring us higher. It should bring us enough science to unlock the things we want to unlock. And then we visit Eve and deorbit the science station that's not working the way we want. I think because we don't have enough power in it. Is there anything that will help? There's no Minmus based missions. That's fine. Now, let's do a stretch and we'll do the deorbit mission.
Start calibration. Please assume a pose. Please assume T-pose. Please assume S-pose. Please assume B-pose. Calibration complete.
There it goes. All right. Now we get back. want to check. So she's done orbit and she's planted a flag on the mud. Alright, so let's have her do a docking as well. We have to design a new ship. Let's say Manfort. Da. Docking thing there. Got re-entry stuff. Da. So these open first. Alright. And heat shields. That's fine. Oh, so that's the decoupler for that style. Okay. Let's go fuel tank. Put RCS tank first. Fuel. Engines. That's a jet engine. That's not going to work in orbit. Let's go with that. Yeah, that's going to be enough. Okay. Then control. That's the size of the control. That reaction wheel. There. And yes. Here. Where's the centre of mass? Yes. There. Be a bit unorthodox, but it should work. Alright, now we just got to get this thing into orbit. I guess. That makes a certain amount of sense. Fuel tank. So we want about 300. Thrust to weight ratio. Yep. At okay, let's go another, a bit more. Probably afford. Hello, Pi 22/7. How are you going? I hope you're well. Oh. Ah, that's a stack separator. That I really want. The decoupler. Let's stick. I am from Australia. There we go. Probably need some fins at the bottom. Just to keep it stable. What mission are you doing? I have a spaceship in orbit that I don't want to be in orbit anymore. So we're going to send up a little ship and we're going to dock, get the current crew off of that, and then deorbit the ship. That's the intent anyway. This feels under-spec for what we're going to be doing. But there we go. some other engine in SRB to save cost. That might be an idea, but I mean, it's not too bad at the moment. We'll try it out this way, and if it doesn't work, we'll see about changing the engines out and using boosters or whatever. Oops, I just realized I didn't set the crew up right. Huh? Yep. So, revert to vehicle assembly. Crew. You only want one crew member there. Save that. My models looks cool. Thank you very much. Hold on. Did I go to launch? I should have went to launch. Let's double check the crew. Yep. Okay. Now we go to launch. Let's hand fly it for the first attempt. Okay. That's it there. We are currently here. Let's just wait until it's overhead. All right. Systems control check. Yep. All right. It's the max. Go like that. Okay, start our gravity turn. We're going to probably pull back a little bit. We're aiming for an orbit of about 100 kilometers. Probably can up the power now. As we've passed through max Q. Okay, getting up to carry access of 80, 90, 100. There it goes. Then here, add a maneuver node. Oops, that's not. All right. Ourselves drift. "20-second burn, that's not too bad." Okay. Why are you doing that? Hey. Start burn in 30 seconds. Okay. 20 seconds to start burn. Set to orbital velocity at the moment. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. Ah. Really inefficient. Yeah, it is a bit of overkill. Uh, 17 kilometers. Let's go there. And we'll probably dock. Also, I'm going to contribute to Kessinger syndrome soon. Suspect when I do the cancelling out of our velocities. All right. Let's decouple that. That engine. Okay, where's the... Let's gently just do the last bit. Of velocity zeroing out. And then I'll point towards the target. That. Oh. that onto there. Okay. That's what you're thinking, eh? I think we can do the docking from here. Let's go into docking mode. RCS. That's curious. Okay. Maybe not. Okay. Down to 0. Now we adjust it. Ah, cool. We're almost on 90 as well. A little bit. Above. Okay. Whole tidal drift does create a bit of an issue. Does that drop below? Oh, that does drop below that. Okay. It's kind of an issue. Towards you. Double check that we don't. Yeah. Right. Perfection. So, warp there. Cancel our relative velocity. Right. Now we're drifting away. Oh. Let's get ourselves pointing directly at them. The velocity vector and our object vector align. Cool. Well, there. Okay, how much have we got? Oh, 900 delta V. That's more than enough. Right. Get ourselves pointing back towards it again. Awesome. Okay. Hey, what's the next one? 500 meters? Yeah. All right. Can we get that overlay gone away, please? Seven, six. All right. Set control from there. Can I say cool, it is targeting the docking port. Used to be you had to do that manually. Apparently you don't have to anymore. Cool. Now I should be facing south. Let's make sure we do that. Yes. Kind of irritating that I don't see the thing. Do that later, actually. Right now, let's go to docking mode. Yes. Like that. get a bit more oomph. All right. Okay, that's going to dock. Let's switch to rotation mode. Get ourselves facing the right way. That. Double. Check that. All right. I want to go up a little bit. So I want it to pass underneath us. Is that going to actually... Oh. Like that. All right. Yep. Stay on track. All right. There. Oh, forgot I'm still in rotation mode. Oh, slightly missed it. It's okay, we can make corrections. Where is our velocity vector? Apparently there. Okay. Cool. Whoops. Line. Kinda difficult. Slightly off screen. Okay. There it goes. Oh. Oh, we were the right way. Cool. fine. Oh, hold on. Oops. Just that. Okay. Whoops. Can we get you all nicely lined up? Yes, we can. All right. I'm in a bit of a slow, but we should not. Adjustments. There we go. Hold on. Sort of with the S. And we're docked. Alrighty. Okay. Level up crew? Really? Okay. Transfer crew. Into there. Now, let's go here. And that. Drain the tanks. This should be enough on there to deorbit. Yeah. All right. Save again. Wait. Take us out of docking mode. Realized. Probably easier since we're going to completely deorbit this. All right. So undock. Now you stable orbit. Cool. Flip over to that. Oh, I've got to wait until there's power in this thing. fast. Okay, got power. It's really stupid. Okay. Point you there. Just burn the rest of you out. Okay. Yep. Huh? Here we go. For the deorbiting of the now defunct satellite space station. If I had an engineer, we could have stripped it of anything valuable, but that would require more spare spaces on the ship. Huh? All right. Ooh, some nice lakes over there. I wonder if we could even survive to the surface. Huh? That was surprising. Oh, actually got a slight bit of control. Though, there's no way to... Some poor tree is going to get space stationed. That poor tree. Hey, let's go to the tracking station. Now you, on the other hand, are going to have a polite and easy re-entry. Move here. That's fine. Oh. Yeah, we've got... You're right, this is a very inefficient ship. We've got more than enough Delta V to get home. Right. Why is this... Oh, power, of course. Okay. Should have remembered to put solar panels on this. So just stick it retrograde. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Burn. 4, 3, 1. Okay. Re-entry will happen. Let's get ourselves facing the right way. All right. And burn off the rest of the fuel anyway. Might as well. Do that. Now we should be re-entering in a moment. Anything interesting over here? No, nothing interesting on the map at least. Oh, we're not too far away from the space station, which is good for value recovery. Okay. Burning retrograde like this is kind of avoiding a heavy re-entry. Normally would be quite hot at this altitude. Huh? Okay. But through the last of the fuel. Okay. There it goes. Alright. Nice. Okay, we should be able to deploy shoots. And another successful landing. Actually, nice save. Yep, okay. There. Little quick report. I wonder if we have taken a EVA sample of the water. Well, we'll find out in a moment. And sea level is at sea level. Which is kind of good. Okay. That's our parachute's fully deployed. So, as long as the game doesn't crash, we are safe. All right. Mark number 0.02. Yeah, compared to the speed of sound, we are not very fast indeed. 4 meters a second. I think I can ride a bike at that speed. And I think another successful mission. Da, da, da. Oh, we got an EVA report from here. Take surface sample. Surface sample from Kerban's water. Taking a sample of water. It appears to be dramatically increase the surface humidity of everything it touches. Keep that. Board you. Cover the vessel. All right. Let's see. Does that take us over 300 science? I'd love it to. Oh! 292. No XP gain. What do we need to do? Get some XP for Latinida. Let's go to the astronaut complex. guess we can send you to Minmus. You're on Space Station 2. We should get you off of that. Rotate you around. Do sample scan. Okay. Got that. I think with the Minmus mission we will be able to. And oh, my head's gone all weird. That's worse. Okay. I actually think I should get dinner. So let's end the stream. With my head facing the wrong way. Thank you very much for watching me as I played Kerbal Space Program. Tomorrow, after I fix my head, I will be playing, well, actually doing some video editing. So, as always, if it's your first time watching, please consider subscribing. Oh, that made it worse. As always, thank you very much for watching. Later. Bye-bye.